What's up mga chong? Kumusta kayo? Welcome sa isa na naman nating review dito sa Garage King. And for today, maswerte ako, pinayagan akong i-feature to ng isang kaibigan natin, si Mr. Ram Giruela. Sino ba yan? Si Mr. Ram Giruela. Isa yan sa mga poging-poging tito dito sa Laguna. Kaibigan natin yan. Dati ko siyang kliyente sa aking naging business, right? Yung car wash. Kilala ko to na sobrang maselan sa kotse. Gustong gusto niya, laging pogi yung auto niya. Siyempre, kung pogi ka, dapat pogi rin ang auto mo, tama? Approve? Right! And this vehicle is one of the biggest name in the Japanese automotive history, Mitsubishi Pajero, right? Alam naman natin na ang Mitsubishi Pajero, hari yan ng Dakar. Kung ilang championships ang pinanalo niyan, like 11. Please correct me if I'm wrong, okay? And the Pajero nameplate has been a big time name in the off-roader game. So, ano pa bang i-expect nyo dito sa auto na to? Edi, syempre, off-road capable, has an imposing size, right? And to be specific, nakakaapat ng generations ang Pajero. Well, technically, 5. Kasi, there's the Gen 1, kauna-unahang Pajero yan. The Gen 2, and the Field Master, kung tawagin natin dito sa Pilipinas. Yan yung 2.5, that's how others would call it. And then this one, yung palaka, okay? Gen 3. And then, yung current niya na muka, which is the Gen 4. Sino-sino bang kalaban nito sa market? If you're in the full-size SUV market, there's the Nissan Patrol. Isa rin yan sa mga pinaka-established na nameplate sa Japanese off-roaders na full-size SUVs. There's also the Toyota Land Cruiser, alam naman natin, hari ng Sahara yan, yung Land Cruiser. And other European 4x4 such as the Land Rover Discovery. And this market is quite competitive if you ask me. Kasi if you're going to buy an SUV, syempre gusto mo lahat nandyan na, right? Spacious, off-road capable, poging dalhin, syempre kailangan nandun sa listahan mo yan. It has to be tough, syempre. If you're going off-road, you don't wanna be inside something na masisira sa kalagitnaan ng gubat or sa kalagitnaan ng disyerto. You don't want that, right? Sandali nga muna, buksan lang natin to para super flush, right? Sunroof, yo! Now, let's talk more about the specifics of this particular Pajero. It's a 3-liter V6, 3000cc ang engine niya, non-turbo. I don't think may V6 ang Pajero na may turbo. Other variants are 4-cylinder diesel. That's the 4M41 if I got it correctly. Please correct me if I'm wrong, okay? And this is a Dubai version. So, original left-hand drive naman, hindi siya katulad nung ibang mabibili sa Philippine market na Subic units or Cagayan units na convert from right-hand drive to left-hand drive. So, hindi to ganon. It has an automatic transmission. That's a 5-speed automatic paired with a Super Select transmission ng Mitsubishi, kung saan sila kilalang kilala. Sobrang bad boy niyan off-road. What's Super Select? It's basically, pag tinignan nyo, dalawa yung cambio niya, right? You can choose the drivetrain that would suit wherever you are. 2-wheel drive pagka nasa road lang, 4-wheel drive high, 4-wheel drive low, and lock center differential. So basically nandyan na lahat ng kailangan mo kung mag-off-road ka. And you don't use the low range pagka nandito ka lang sa pavement because it could potentially damage your transfer case and the differentials. What's different dito sa CK na to kumpara sa Gen 2, Gen 1, and Field Master? It rides on a monocoque chassis. It means hindi siya yung mga old layout ng Pajero na body on top of the frame, right? So, parang kotse yung ride niya if you're cruising the streets. And if you're off-roading, stiff enough naman yung body niya so it doesn't twist around under different terrains, right? And as you'd expect sa isang full-size na SUV, it has all the practicality like the storage space, folding back seats. Kaya alam nyo sa Australia, yung mga ganitong klaseng full-size wagon, ginagawang touring vehicle wherein they put some drawers, some storage in the back para madadala nila yung mga rig nila sa disyerto. Basically for expedition. And why not? These vehicles are very capable. Nananalo nga sa Dakar, di ba? And yung Dakar, alam nyo naman, paiyakan ng sasakyan dyan. Yung mga hindi pa well-developed na kotse, I doubt na mananalo sa ganong klaseng competition. Magkano ba tong ganitong sasakyan nung bago to? This is a 2001 model, okay? Way back in 2001, nasa 1.4 to 1.6 million pesos to, if I'm not mistaken. Which is a proper price para sa ganitong klaseng kotse. Alam mo yun, pag naka-Pajero yung pamilya mo way back then, actually kahit hanggang ngayon pag naka-Pajero ang pamilya mo, alam na agad. It's a loud statement na class ang pamilyang dumarating pagka naka-Pajero. Ngayon, itong sasakyan na to, nakaka 4 years na to kay paring Ram. Way back then, hinuhugasan na namin to dun sa car wash namin. At hindi ganito ang itsura nito kung alam nyo lang dati. Sobrang stock ng itsura niya. Pinalitan lang yung mugs tingin ko, tapos same size lang dun sa stock. And what he did basically is to transform it up to his taste, if you know what I mean. Kinabitan niya to ng 20-inch na Rally Art Watanabe 265 section na tires, just fitting para sa ganung kalapad na gulong at ganung kalaki. The suspension, pinalitan niya yun ng Bilstein, which made the ride a bit firm, pero yun ang prefer ni paring Ram, yung maging road biased at maging fun to drive on the road to. Kasi if you're not familiar with big SUVs like this, when you're railing a corner, nagro-roll yan right? Mga ganyan. Na-eliminate ni paring Ram yun, and if you bring this to the mountain roads, you can carve up some corners, you can rail corners with ease. At parang kotse talaga yung dala mo. Even the ride height, bawas to. I'm not sure by how much, pero malaki-laki kumpara dun sa stock height ng Pajero CK. Kung gusto mo magmay-ari nito, how much would you expect na magiging presyo ng ganito ngayon? Well, it goes for 500,000 pesos. Depende sa kondisyon, syempre. For diesel variants, I think mas mataas sila. Of course, diesel. Some people would ask, kasi nagkaroon din naman ako ng Pajero, luma, right? Nagtatanong, pare, yung ganyang klaseng amount, makakabili ka na ng brand new sedan. Why would you choose that Pajero? Bakit nga ba? Number one, you have more practicality kasi ang laki nito kumpara sa sedan na mabibili mo. Number 2, subok na to. I mean, ang dami nang nagmay-ari ng Pajero. If you check out online, ang dami mga grupo dyan. Dyan nga kami, may mga common na groups ni paring Ram. Pagka nasira, may masosource ka na parts, maraming sellers. If you have questions, maraming mga taong tutulong sa'yo dun sa mga nasabi ko na groups. And that makes the ownership quite easy. Isa pa, yung pera na kayang bumili ng sedan, kita mo naman ang kayang ibigay sa'yo, right? Guwapong-guwapo, full-size off-road vehicle na may road presence talaga. Being it the CK, meron siyang electronic control sa upuan, like you can move it forward, you can move it backward, raise the seat height and lower it using an automatic switch dito sa gilid ng upuan ko, right? And you don't get that on some same price sedan or hatchback na mabibili mo. The storage space, the road presence and everything, the seating position is very commanding. You have this wooden steering wheel and wooden aircon louvers. Just don't get that on similarly priced hatchbacks or sedan, right? Not saying na hindi magandang choice ang mga sedan, but just comparing it money-wise, kung alam mo lang din naman mag-maintain ng sasakyan, you'd go for something like this, right? More on the modifications ni paring Ram dito. Pinalitan niya yung head and tail lights. So, on this one, may daytime running light na. Tail lights ang kinabit ni paring Ram. Yung dark, parang smoke, ganun. It has a solid tire cover. Hindi siya yung parang leather lang na tire cover. The paint job, yun ang nagpapanalo dito, actually. This has won several car shows in the past. Yung isang car show pa na pinanalunan ni paring Ram. Sa pinanalunan niya na yun, kami yung nag-prep nung sasakyan, and nakaka-proud kasi we had our hands dun sa pagkapanalo na yun. On the interior, nag-upgrade si paring Ram ng rear view mirror, itong Pioneer unit, and also the sound system is Pioneer. Plus, itong sobrang smart looking na Tesla center infotainment system. Ang laki, tsong! And if you touch it, sobrang premium ng feel. Pasok na pasok para sa aura nitong auto na to. Sa performance, hindi naggalaw ng engine si paring Ram. even the transmission, the gearing is stock. What he did to make this perform better are, yun nga, yung na-mention ko, suspension and the brakes. Nagpalit si paring Ram ng, I'm not sure if drilled or slotted rotors, but let's just check when we shot the outside, right? And if you're going to ask me, nakapag-drive na ako ng stock na Pajero. Even when it was new, malakas yung preno, yes. But this one is extra powerful. So, performance, yes, may bibigay. Kahit tulinan mo ng tulinan, this can stop you very well. With all the suspension mods that took in place, kumusta ang ride niya? Naalala ko nung nagpunta kami sa Pajero Car Meet dun sa New Valley, Santa Rosa. Maraming nagtatanong kay paring Ram kung kumusta yung naging ride performance. Kasi bumaba, di ba? Well, parang nga siyang kotse, medyo stiff. Firm. What I mean with that is ramdam mo kung anong ginagawa ng mga gulong sa labas. Not harsh, okay? Malayo siya sa pagiging harsh and naging stiff lang na ideal for cornering and such. Hindi na siya wallowy. Ngayon, sila paring Ram, tatlong Pajero nila. Meron silang dalawang Field Master and then this one, this CK. If you want to see their Pajeros and some more car posts, may iba pa mga sasakyan yun sila paring Ram, you can follow him on his Instagram. It's Captain Pajero right here. And that basically wraps up our review for this 2001 Mitsubishi Pajero. And if you like this video, kung nagbabalak kang kumuha ng SUV, I hope makatulong to sa decision making mo. Just take note na kung gasolina ang kukunin mo katulad nito, V6, you'd be averaging around 4 to 5 kilometers per liter. Medyo malakas, so hindi siya para sa lahat. But you have the option to get the diesel variants, which is much economical to use. And if you have some more questions dun sa mga older Pajeros, please feel free to hit me up on the comment section kasi nagkaroon din naman tayo niyan before. May mga kaalaman tayo dyan and kung yung question nyo hindi ko masagot, I can consult my Pajero friends. Tutulungan namin kayo kung ano man ang katanungan nyo, right? At since nandyan na kayo, pakilike nyo naman tong video na to at i-share nyo na rin para makatulong sa mga tropa dyan na gusto lang ng entertainment. Marami tayong mga video na parating pa. Sana nakapagbigay tayo ng reference sa mga kukuha dyan ng auto. I hope you had a good time and until then, this has been your Garage King. You drive safe. Ciao!